This is Nick Bocott with Marshall. Welcome to Sweetwater's coverage of Summer NAMM 2015. We're here in sunny Nashville, sweltering Nashville, and we're here to unveil the new Marshall Astoria range. This is a total of 6 amps, 3 heads, 3 1x12 combos, and 3 1x12 extension cabinets. And as you can see from the colors, the 3 different families within the range. There's a green and cream classic, which comes as a 30-watt head, a 30-watt 1x12, and the extension cabinet. There's the 30-watt custom, same thing, head, combo cabinet. Then there's the blue and cream dual, and that's once again a 30-watt head, a 30-watt combo, and a 1x12 cabinet. Now these are all made in England. They're hand-wired. As you can see from here, they're hand-wired. But they have modern circuitry as well. They have they have post-hand wiring switching circuitry. So what we've done is we've done the hand wiring on turrets mounted on a black PCB. That allows us to marry both technologies together seamlessly. But let me assure you, these are all tube amps, and the signal path is 100% tube and point-to-point wiring. The switching has nothing to do with the signal path. The tube complement, 12 AX7s. These little bad boys here, we have 3 of them in the front end of this, 4 in this one and 4 in that one. I'll explain why in a minute. Then we have a GZ34 tube rectifier, which gives you that nice vintage sag when you drive the amps really hard. And last but by no means least, in the power stage, 2 of these big bottles, KT66s. This is a Class AB amp. The speaker in all of the combos and the 1x12s is a custom voiced 8 ohm 12-inch Celestion creamback that's 75 watts. The cabinet matches the head and the combo, or you can get several and have a mini stack. Another thing I should point out is all of the amplifiers have a master volume that's a push-pull pot. And when you pull it out, that drops the power down to 5 watts. So you've got 30 watts or 5 watts, giving you an amp that's very, very studio and neighbor friendly, and small club friendly for that matter. We'll start with the classic. It's a very simple, straightforward amp. All of them have 2 inputs, by the way, high and low. There's a 6 dB difference between low and high, so Neanderthals like me like the high. As you can see, the master volume with the push-pull reduction. We have a sensitivity control, which is basically gain. The reason we've called it sensitivity is this is a very low gain amp. This is a very clean sounding amp. So it's for the clean guy and or the guy who wants a little bit of grit to use with pedals. Then usual tonal complement of treble, middle and bass. Now the edge control is similar to presence, but a little bit different because this is a non-negative feedback power stage. So the edge just rolls off around 4K in between the phase splitter tube and the power tubes. This is the custom range. Once again, 30 watts or 50 or 5 watts, depending on the push-pull. This has a bit more circuitry involved. It has 4 12AX7s as opposed to 3. The first 2 are used as gain stages, so there's 4 gain stages there because each 12AX7 is a dual triode tube. The third one is used for the effects loop. The send and return of the effects loop are done via tube. And the cool thing about the effects loop is this. Not only is it true bypass when it's not engaged, it's foot switchable, and also has a level control that allows you to either set the level you want to match the pedals with the dry signal, or if you want, you can dead patch the effects loop with a patch cable and use the level as a slight boost that's foot switchable. This also has a 6 dB boost, which is foot switchable, and let's give this a quick listen. As you could hear then, that went into nice harmonic feedback, and I'm playing really quietly because for some reason, even though this is a music show, NAMM have noise police that won't let you go above 90 dBs. And I think 80 dBs is the sound of crickets at night in the Sahara Desert, so I'd like to know what they're drinking, and I'd like some of it right now. But let's finish back with Astoria. With the last but no means least, this is the Jewel. It's called the Jewel for a very simple reason. It has 2 channels. As I have dual personalities. I have 2 personalities, bad and worse. So if you look at the front panel here, you'll see once again the push-pull pot on the master volume, which takes you from 5 to 30 watts or vice versa. The edge control we talked about also has a clean control. It has a clean volume. The EQs are shared, and it has OD gain and OD volume controls. The channel is foot switchable, and there's also on the OD gain, which I failed to mention on the custom. If that's a push-pull pot, if you pull it, it boosts the low end. Anything below 120 dBs, it boosts by 8 decibels. So that's another cool little feature. This also has the effects loop, which is tube send and return with a level control. And it's a keep it simple, stupid amp, and it rocks, and it looks great. So you know where to get them. It's called www.sweetwater.com, or call your sales engineer. And if you ever come to Nashville, they have great barbecue. See ya.